going on, Meta fam? We got an update here from John Berta today. That's right. He gives us an update about the press release that was supposed to happen. It didn't happen Friday, and it didn't happen today on Monday. So we got this update here today, and there will not be a press release. And John Berta does a post on why. It says, I/we have been advised to not publish a PR on our thoughts of the FINRA FAQ. I have been and will continue to like and share not only thoughts we didn't think of, but also thoughts that are very similar to what we are thinking. Also, I have stated before, FINRA is not alone in culpability, in my opinion. We are exploring every avenue to bring those that MMTLP holders to justice, including market makers, hedge funds, broker-dealers, and others. Keep posting your stories and pics to hashtag Faces of MMTLP. Very powerful and makes it personal, which it truly is. And I must say, it has been very powerful, the message that I have seen on the Faces of MMTLP. I still got to get a picture out there myself. I mean, I do all these videos and posts, but I got to get a hashtag of the face of MMTLP because I need it on there trending as well. So we'll do that. So moving forward here, which I think, quick thoughts on that. That's kind of smart. The FAQ reply from a PR could maybe put all the cards on the table, and by them not expressing a PR on thoughts and opinions, is probably best. It doesn't let them know what's going on behind the scenes yet. Maybe save it for more legal, which would probably be really good. All right. Also, if you want to, like I said here, create this picture, be a part of this movement here. If you were affected by the U3 halt and the unfairness of what FINRA did in the U3 halt, you can do this here. Take any picture, use the hashtag MMTLP, and post it of you, your family, whatever pertains to you. There's a lot of pictures on here that really hit home of people in their everyday jobs, people with their families. It is truly amazing, the pictures that I have seen. So here we go. Is there any way the folks at letittrade.com can have these pics and videos automatically post to a page on the site so everyone can see every pic and video in one spot? These pics and videos are truly powerful and it brings the struggle home to each individual. We need a central place for Congress to see who the MMTLP army is and how strong we are together. Guys, this is truly, like I said, a movement now. Now we're actually getting faces put to the investors. It is really like seeming, I mean, it's always been real, but it's feeling even more real now that we got this going on. All right. Now, we talked about this before, and that is the Fidelty tax situation. If you're a broker, now this is not financial advice. This is not any kind of tax advice, not legal advice, not tax advice. This is just an opinion, speculation. Please seek your tax professional. I do go to my tax professional on the 25th, but I want to share to you what a fellow investor has shared of me from his tax professional. So this is just me sharing information that a fellow investor said that his tax advisor, suggested for him to do, and that's what's going to happen. So, Fidelity put on there about the making everyone's MMTLP realize a gain. So let's go over this here. And I'm going to give a huge shout out to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for this. And let's go over this here together. All right. So here's what he was told and how he filed. The basis is incorrect and should reflect no gains or losses and plugged in a zero-sum transaction as we're not offered compensation for our shares. Long-term capital gains still apply from initial purchase, even if transferred over to Nextbridge. My shares are still being held by Fidelity in street name. The only way long-term capital gains can be changed to short-term if another company offers a stock swap. The new date will be reflected in the stock swap, and if the shares of the purchasing company are sold before 12 months of holding the purchasing company, short-term capital gains would be applied. If a settlement is offered in lieu of short position to Nextbridge, and Nextbridge distributes the tax implications would be based upon purchase date. So there it is, guys. That is pretty much what Houston Wade said in his thing. Now, like I said, don't quote us on that. Don't quote Houston. Don't quote Ryan. Don't quote me. Like I said, this is just what an investor got from his tax advisor. Your tax advisor could say something completely different on this. Like I said, I'm going to definitely tell the same exact thing to my tax advisor on the 25th and see if that is, applicable for me. Maybe each state's different. I'm in Maryland. I'm not sure what state Mr. Ryan's in or what state you're in. Every state could have different rules, but I'm going to see if my tax advisor would suggest that we put everything down at zeros. Now, keep in mind, I have documents, guys. Print out your statements. Print out your monthly statements. Do a recording of I recorded my stuff. I told you I took pictures. I got recordings of my purchases I've never sold a single share. So it's very easy to know that I still hold all the shares of my Fidelity that has never been sold, only by purchases only. And it has my purchase dates in there. So for some reason, the IRS ever wants to come audit me on this, they'd be more than glad to. I have nothing to hide. I have video footage saved here on the computer. I have my statements from Fidelity as well. So it'd be really easy to say, look, this was just a transfer from MMTLP to a contracusip, because it's technically not Nextbridge. It's a freaking contracusip number. And until, as this says here, they're currently held in street name. So I don't know. Like I said, if you have already filed taxes, please leave a comment down below. What has your tax advisor said for you to do? Did you go ahead and just claim the gain? Or did you adjust it to zero, as like Ryan did here with his tax advisor? So I'm just kind of curious where everyone's at and what they did for their taxes. I'm just going to go over this again, make sure. Yeah, so keep in mind, the only way long-term capital gains can change to short-term if the company offers a stock swap. So that would be like, let's say, if ExxonMobil gives a stock swap to Nextbridge. That then, apparently from that stock swap would start your new date. You would lose your long-term capital gains, or the date you purchased it, and the date, let's say the swap was April 1st, just example. April 1st would be your new purchase date. So if you would sell that stock within the year, that'd be short term. If you hold it for a year, then sell it, you would get long term. So that's kind of what it sounds like is being said here. So like I said, go to your tax advisor on this. This is not tax advice, not financial advice, not legal advice, none of that. There's just pure opinion, speculation that we are getting out there, and I'll get you updated on my situation here come the 25th. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. Catch you on next video, guys. Peace.